Hey, good morning, everybody. On this finally Friday. Well, that's kind of jerky, isn't it? I'm playing around with different cameras, so this looks, I know, a lot different. Uh, and I don't quite have it all set up the way I want it to. Lighting looks different and all of that, but I'm experimenting. That's how I find new things to do and make things better. I know this is just experimental. Just discount it as that. It's not your internet feed or anything. It's a little herky jerky, but I'm working on it. Anyway, I'm trying different things, trying different lighting, upgrading cameras, and all of that whatnot. So that's why it looks the way it looks this morning. So good morning. It is a finally Friday, January 20th here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. That has not changed. Let's take a look at what's going on after yesterday. Uh, well, that's different. That's not what I wanted. I wanted, looks a little weird. That's what I wanted right there. Okay. So here we look at the satellite view this morning, and we can see that we've got low clouds just kind of hanging around not bringing any precipitation. We had those two cold fronts you see east of us that have already come through now. And the first front took away the showers, in which we picked up a 1/4 inch of showers yesterday morning. And then the secondary front brought in some of the gusty winds. We had winds in excess of 40 miles per hour yesterday. And that was crazy. It got really crazy there for a while. I could hear, limbs and stuff hitting the roof and all of that. But that's when the colder air started moving in. So the first front shut off the rains. The second front got rid of the warmer air. So now that everything has passed, we're just getting some low clouds this morning. It's going to continue to be a chilly day, and the next several days are going to be just as chilly. We're not going to see much recovery in temperature anytime soon. I don't see any 60s here on the 10-day stretch. The blender is showing that temperatures are going to stay pretty steady. I don't see any big blips either up or down. We're going to be in the 40s, maybe a couple of days hitting 50 or the low 50s, and then lows chilly, cold in some cases, 20s and 30s. Not extremely cold, not Christmas cold, but chilly nonetheless. So prepare yourselves for more, temperatures more in line with where we're supposed to be for this time of the year, which is in the mid to upper 40s. 46 is our average high. By the way, we hit 67 today. Even the wind, until that wind started blowing more from the north and west, and then it started to feel chilly. All right, here's a look at current temperatures. The Kentucky Mesonet Network showing 30s and 40s for everybody. Yesterday at this time, we were looking at a lot of 60s everywhere. So a big difference, a big change for the past 24 hours. Those two cold fronts making a huge difference in our temperatures, and it will continue to do that for, as you saw in the model blender, for the next day at least. So temperatures, future temperatures, that sort of thing. Let's take a look. Where everything's a little robotic, a little choppy. There's some settings I got to work on. I tried to throw this up here using a DSLR camera. I've got a Canon that I use to take some of my pictures with. I read where I could do some of this with that professional camera. I've just got to work on the lighting, and I got to work on the resolution, and I got to work on the iris settings and all that kind of stuff. So I've just kind of thrown this up there just to see how this would work with the Sam Channel podcast. So there we go. Here's a look at temperature starting out this morning in the east for everybody. Now, as we advance the maps here, we're not going to see a lot of warm up today. In fact, that's it right there. 42. It's going to be a chilly day, still a little bit of a breeze coming in from the west and the northwest. So even though we're going to see sunshine today, 60s are over. 60s are done. Even 50s for a while. And tonight, we drop back down upper 20s to about 30 for overnight lows. Some of you will drop into the upper 20s, which means tomorrow morning, under a clear sky, you could have some frost on your windshield. And then tomorrow, right back to about 42, 43, low 40s with another sunny day. After that, we are looking at rain chances. In fact, I'll show you when the next chance of rain is going to come in. I know we've had plenty of rain lately, and it's like, can this be over already? I agree. It's just kind of like, ugh. But we're going to get some more rain. Let's start this past tomorrow, and I'm going to go into late tomorrow evening into Sunday morning. Okay. So here we go. You can see showers down around the Nashville area. This is from a low system that is going to come in and bring us rain, and it should be all rain. Now, at first, I did talk about the possibility of a mix, but it looks like everything's going to be far enough south to where we don't have to worry about mix or snow. So here we go. Sunday morning, this rain begins to overspread Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky. Pretty good chances of rain, but we should only get about a quarter inch or less. These will be scattered showers throughout the day on Sunday. And then once we get into Sunday night and into Monday, all of this begins to pull away. So I would say really Saturday's going to be fine. Tomorrow's going to be fine. It's Sunday when we'll see clouds, showers, highs in the mid 40s. It's not going to warm up all that much. So by Monday, though, all of that is pretty much out of here. All right, maps. Let's show you the maps over the next 7 days. As I'm still dealing with, like, I'm having these sinus issues. I could tell it coming in yesterday when the wind started blowing. It's kind of like around my ears and the back of my head, and then it spread up here to my eyes. I knew what was coming. It's like, yeah. So here we go. Topsy-turvy. But this time we're going to stay cool. Here's the current picture. Some rain and snow showers mixed to just all snow up around the Great Lakes. None of that bothering us. We go afternoon, high pressure in control. Here we are Saturday morning. Everything looks good, but we've got the system in the Gulf. And then we've got this Pacific low coming in. Remember yesterday I talked about these two systems converging and bringing us the rain that we'll see on Sunday. Here's Saturday afternoon. Here we go into Sunday morning. Yeah, there's the light rain showers. Heavier stuff is going to be along the Gulf Coast. Showers, thunderstorms, heavy rain, maybe even a little bit of severe weather. North of those systems is going to find the colder air and a mix to snow, Missouri into Illinois. So here we go into Sunday midday. Showers for us. Right north of the Ohio River, there could be a mix, but for the most part, it's going to miss us altogether. Then by Monday morning, Monday midday, that system's out of here. I mean, it's just one system after another. I've been saying that for weeks, and it continues to be true. Here we go into Tuesday. Tuesday does look rainy. We've again, double barrel systems. We've got a low in Texas and a low in central Texas. And once we get into Wednesday, that low pressure system, the northernmost low pressure system, comes right through southern Kentucky. This is the one that I said, if it goes south of us, we could get a really good snow. If it goes north of us, we could get a lot of rain. It right now looks like it's going to be right over Bowling Green. So again, we're on that fence. It could go either way. With future updates, this could go north or it could go south. Right now, it's in the middle, and it's negatively tilted, which means we could see a few thunderstorms if it gets enough of that energy. But it's really a toss-up. This is, again, next Wednesday into Thursday. Really Tuesday into Wednesday, but continuing into early Thursday. We'll just have to wait and see how this all shakes out. And then it gets deeper as it moves into the Northeast next week. So it's more crazy weather patterns. It is how, again, the jet stream is running way to the north of us to give us the warmer air. It eventually is going to settle down a bit, as we've seen in that model blender. Temperatures are going to level off a little bit more, and then we're going to be okay, I think. But when we see these big swings in January and February, that's a red flag. So at least I'm not seeing those big temperature swings for a while, but the pattern is still there. We just to see how it's all going to shake out. So stay tuned, as we always say in this crazy forecasting weather scenario. Okay, getting ready to go to the radio station, Sam 100.7 on your FM dial, to start the morning show from 6 to 10. Great music, great fun, give away some stuff, and all of that. In the meantime, thank you for watching and going through this little experiment with me with the different camera and different lighting. I kind of like the way it looks. It doesn't look so washed out. It gives me a little better picture. I just got to work on some of the software to get some of this jerkiness. I can't stand that. I want it smooth. I want the image to smooth out my rough and tough exterior. Yeah. Yeah, like you're buying into this. Okay. All right. You guys have a great weekend. God bless you. I'll be back here tomorrow, maybe with a different look. We'll see. I'll experiment. Okay. Anyway, God bless you, and I'll see you. There's the camera on the radio.